কি হলো? কৃষ্ণ চলে গেল নাকি? না, আছে তো।
না স্যার, আছি স্যার।
ও আচ্ছা, লেফট তার মিটিং দেখা। ঠিক আছে, ওকে। দেখা যাচ্ছে তো? দেখা যাচ্ছে তো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার, দেখা যাচ্ছে। হ্যাঁ স্যার, দেখা যাচ্ছে।
Okay, okay. So if you define tau as set of all those u subset of x slash this relation, so such that pi inverse u is pi inverse u is open in Rn plus 1 minus 0. Then you can check that this tau will be a topology on this cosine set. Okay. So, okay. Okay. So, therefore, uh, after defining this quotient topology, you can say that this quotient set is actually named as quotient space. Okay, quotient space. Uh, yeah, quotient space. Okay. Now, the definition of quotient topology with respect to this relation defined on X will not tell you that the projection map pi, although it is a continuous surjection, but this did not be an open map. Okay, so the projection map pi did not be an open map. একটু ওয়েট করো তো, একজন ডাকছে।
দাদা,
हाँ बोल भाई।
ছবিগুলো মানেগুলো বুঝতে পারছি রে।
अरे इट्स लुक लाइक द बार्ड ना,
হ্যাঁ,
মানে অনেকটা পাখির মতো দেখতে না।
আমি বুঝতে পারছি না ওটা ছবিগুলো।
সেই
আচ্ছা, মহান স্যার এটা বললো না এই ছবিগুলো?
হ্যাঁ,
মহান স্যার তো এই ছবিগুলো দেখালো মনে হচ্ছে।
হবে হয়তো।
হ্যাঁ।
Okay. So this pi need not be an open map. Okay. For example, uh, for example, uh, suppose we consider this set of all reals. Okay, where you are going to identify the points 1 and -1. Okay, you are going to identify the points 1 and -1. That means you are imposing one equivalence relation on R with respect to which one class will contain the points 1 and -1 and others are singletons. Okay, okay, so that means you are identifying, so one class means you are identifying the points lying inside the class. Okay, so 1 and -1 will be identified. So that means suppose this is your R and this is 1 minus 1, this is 0. So you are going to identify 1 and -1, then the space looks like this. Okay, this is your identification point. Okay, yeah, fine. So the quotient space, so R by this relation, so this is the quotient space, and the picture of the quotient space will be like that. This is the picture, and the projection map R to the quotient set. Okay, this is the projection map. So okay, so that means from this is your R and this is your quotient space, so you are defining one natural projection here. Okay, so now you will see that suppose you are taking uh, one open set in R. So suppose you are taking the open interval -2, 0. Okay, so let V is the open interval -2, comma. So it is an open set in with respect to the usual topology defined on R on the real line. Okay, but then what is your pi inverse of pi V? What is that? What is your pi inverse of pi V? Yeah, this is the identification point. So what is your pi inverse of pi V? So this is actually the open interval -2, comma 0 and now since you are identifying 1 and -1, so you will have this, right? But this set is not open in R, right? So this is an example of a quotient space where we see that this natural projection will not be an open map. Okay, So interestingly, so the natural projection map which are open, so that would be our yes. So that would draw our attention in this discussion. Okay. Now suppose x and y be two topological space, and you are considering a map f from x to y, uh, which is constant, on each equivalence class. Okay, which is constant on each equivalence class. So suppose you are defining an equivalence relation on x as above, and consider any space y, and you define a map f from x to y, which is constant on each equivalence class. So with the help of this, we may define a map, another map, f bar from the quotient space of x to y, by the rule f bar of x plus is equal to actually fx. Okay. So if you draw the picture, you will see that this is your f, and from x to the quotient space of x, this is your natural projection, and this will be your new map. Thus that this diagram commutes. That means f bar composed y equals to f. Hello. Yeah. So this diagram will commute. So then, with respect to this definition of a bar, you can have this fact one, that is the induced map F bar from the quotient space of x to y is continuous if and only if the map F is continuous. Okay. So this says that if you want to check that a function F bar from a quotient space of x to another space y is continuous, so you need to lift the map F bar to F. So you need to lift this map F bar to the map F from x to y. Okay, that is F means F bar compose pi. And then you need to check the continuity of the lifted map F on X. Right? Okay. Okay. Fact 2 is that suppose A be a subset of X. Okay. And you define a relation on X by declaring that you are considering a subset of X, and then you want to define a relation keeping in mind the set A that each X is equivalent to X, or all X belongs to capital X, and X is equivalent to Y for all X comma Y belongs to A. Okay, so the points which are lying outside A, so these are equivalent to itself only, and for the case of the points of A, every point is equivalent to itself. Okay, every point is equivalent to the other. Okay, in the set A. Okay, so which turns